Well, first, it's a mix of intense feelings. It's a mixed feelings of tension, stress, worries. The first thought that came in my mind is my parents, because they're living alone in the Philippines, and I was really worried that, how can they live? Just the two of them. How can they sustain their daily needs? My brother and I are not with them, and there's no one to help them. Well, technically, we have relatives as well in other parts of Manila, but of course, during the lockdown period, it's really hard for them to call and to ask someone. So I was worried that because they're all senior citizens, they cannot go out, and there's no one to do that for them, to just buy things, medicines, and all this. I just felt like hopeless. I wanted to go home, but I was also thinking that, if I go home, how can I also support them? I did not worry about myself first. I wanted them to be safe. I wanted them to be okay. I just felt and I just prayed that God will just take care of them, and whatever ways of help. So I just kept on praying. But also, I'm also worried and afraid that for myself and for my brother, actually, because we are all away from each other. So my parents in the Philippines, my brother is in the middle of the ocean, and I'm here with all uncertainties at the moment with our employment, with our health. I'm just really worried and afraid. It was my initial emotional state. Well, it's more of like positive. My faith become deeper and stronger. As I've mentioned before, like in our usual ministry time, before I just used to pray, to go to mass. During this pandemic, I became more prayerful, like every day. Before, I used to forget sometimes, like when you wake up in the morning, for example, you just often get up, prepare yourself to work. Now, it's an automatic thing. When I get up, you thank your blessings for the day of blessings that I will be receiving today. The relationship become more intimate. It's a child to a father. If I'm not feeling good, or if I'm feeling good, I just say, Lord, this is what I'm feeling, this is what my mood is. So just help me go through with the day. If I need to whine, I just directly tell him I don't want this feeling day or hate someone. Personal relationship became more intimate with God. During this pandemic, at first, as I've said, I was really worried. But me having this personal relationship with God, with a deeper faith, I became less worrisome. And I became more trustful to Him that everything will be okay and there's nothing for me to worry about, because He's telling me to be still, because I am God and He is fighting the battle for all of us. To start with, just be grateful. Every morning, you say your prayer, just even a short prayer will do. Just say, thank you, Lord. It's not going to be an instant thing. It's the same as a relationship. When you are in a relationship, you have to also do your part. God is just there. He's listening. Even if you're angry or mad, just let it out. Tell her all your worries. I mean, it's okay. Even if you tell him, I'm hurt, I don't want these things that are happening right now, or I'm so devastated with all the uncertainty. If you're worried that you might lose your job, just tell that to him. And I'm sure he's listening. And that would definitely happen. It will happen. But just pray and just trust in him. I think that would work out fine. Yeah.